evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to another brand new episode of the Big Brother Niger 10 over 10 reunion show. Yes, thanks for being here today. Welcome back. I feel like this is the most complex situationship we've ever had on this season. And how linked things were. Let me see if I can draw this map correctly. Um, Denari ended up with Doris, right? Who had whatever it was with Kola, who liked Dede, who also had something with Coin and Jason J. Now, Coin had wings with Isabella and Sultana, who also had Jason J.
Hold on, guys. Let me set. Let me keep my phone well.
Now, Joanna as well
Okay.
had a link with Victory, who also had something or a situation with Sultana and Gigi Jasmine, who was also speculated to have something back with Denari, who is at the beginning of both of this. So, that is a long man. They're like inbreeding.
Inbreeding.
They look like inbreeding. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And it was very confusing for a lot of us to follow. We're not sure what was real, what was not, which one was play, which one. And because you guys are very good at denying things, we decided to assume what we're going to assume. But I mean, in spite of the denials or whatever, certain things were clear enough. And I'm going to start with you, Gigi. This was very interesting to a lot of us watching. What was it about this that attracted you?
What had happened was, or what attracted me to him was the fact that we just had conversation, right? We're both from Akwa Ibom. And it's kind of, I don't know, whenever you're in the house, it's 29 of us, but you still feel lonely. So just trying to connect and interact with someone. So that started off like immediately. And then what I did see was a reciprocation of whatever feelings or whatever,
He was reciprocating.
Yeah, he was reciprocating. I tell everyone.
How early was this?
It was probably day one, actually.
Okay.
A lot of people assumed and saw me being a simp, being a punk on the show, but what they didn't see is Mandem was having conversations with me like, I'm sorry, let's try again. I'm like, okay, no problem. And because I had the opinion that he was being genuine, that's why I allowed it to continue. But the day of the round table, I said, bro, enough is enough.
Did you toast him or did he toast you? Because the general belief is that you went to him and toasted him. And he wasn't really interested. Did you approach him?
Did I approach him?
Be honest.
The volume is high
Yeah, I
enough for
approached him.
it's
Okay,
from
and how did it go? He
it's
was
from
open
Big
to
Brother.
Yeah.
Did he
The volume is
accept
really
at
high.
that point that you guys were a thing?
So I wouldn't say automatically we were a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't say that there was a title. I didn't say that, oh my God, this is my man. Like, no, I didn't say that. It's just, if you have a connection with someone,
Is the
early
volume
on,
okay now?
show a little bit of decorum and
So why
respect.
were there tears? Because you cried a few times. So you felt like it was deeper than
No, I
just a
didn't
thing.
feel like it was deeper than, I think, if anything, I'm quite emotional. Everybody can attest to
So you
that. I'm
liked
very
him?
emotional. I liked him, but
Did you feel it was mutual
did I feel it was mutual? Very much so.
on that level?
Very much
When was
so.
the first time you noticed the other parties or sort of him not being committed?
I don't think it was even commitment. It was just Mandem was moving a little bit weird.
How so?
There were times that he put himself in situations. I would come into where he is, and I'm just like, that's all. And one thing I always say is, whenever I start a conversation, look, I'm learning to be adult. Let's talk about it. What was this? Like, what was that? I'm not saying don't do these things, but bro, just respect and finish. That's it.
Did you know about Joanna?
Everyone knew.
At what point did you know?
I think there was a time that Denari came to me and he was like, Gigi, I'm your friend. I'm gonna tell you this now. Don't take this guy seriously.
That's
Because
it.
we were just in the kitchen this morning, and he was like, yo, the only girl I like in this house is Joanna. And thank you. I want to clear up everything. Like, I don't have any issue with Joanna. I will never ever fight a girl because of a man. It's me and the guy that is supposed to have relations. They're supposed to talk. Like that's just it. It's a channel of respect. I tell everyone, and even on my media rounds, everyone's like, "Why don't you like Joanna?" I was like, "What are you talking about? I love JoJo." We were all so
Did
happy.
you feel the love?
Oh, exactly.
Okay. How did Sultana get into it?
I think he confessed his feelings to Sultana, saying that he liked her or something. And then Sultana came and told me, and I was like, "Well, that's weird." And I was, "How would you go and confess your feelings to someone that's my best friend in the house?" And he was like, "I didn't know she was your best friend. How am I supposed to know?" I was like, "Okay, valid, fine. If that's your point, then that's fine."
So basically, for you, he had told you now two other girls he liked.
He
Or
didn't
you
tell
found
me
out your
so.
own
Yeah, I
side.
found out two other
Nah,
people.
that's
So by the time,
why would you say
Yeah.
that?
after that confrontation,
Yeah.
was that the end of it? Or, I mean, we still saw conversations. What was the plan after that?
After that altercation, he was basically apologizing. And I
Okay,
was
he
like,
apologized to you.
yeah, he apologized. And I was like, that's fine, but I'm tired of looking stupid because I look mad dumb. Like, I look dumb.
In the apology, did you feel like, okay, we're back again? Or was it just an
Hell
apology to
no. Hell to the no.
So you're saying now, hell no. But we know what we've seen and heard since the show's been over.
Yeah,
So how did we get to that point post-show?
post show.
Yeah.
So obviously we were evicted on the same day.
Yeah.
And like we talked and we bonded and I was like, you know what? Clean slate. Like that was like the one phrase we kept using. He said that we would get to know each other outside of the house. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's get to know each other. Then I guess come finale time, something switched up. Like one day he wouldn't answer his phone and I'm like, okay, no problem. The next day he wouldn't answer his phone for like what, a couple days. The next day he would be calling like, you did this. Why are you calling my friends? I was like, oh, okay, sorry, but you're the one that hasn't talked to me for a while. I'm trying to reach out to you. And I was like, okay, no problem. So once he switched up, I was like, all right, cool, we moved.
So the finale was sort of the last time.
Hmm?
Have you guys talked since then?
No.
Yeah.
So guys, the volume will be back on when the advert is over due to copyright issues. I can't increase the volume now. Once the advert is over, we'll be back.
Say I have any bad thing holding my exes.
You can have a baby.
You knew I was in a relationship, but you didn't stop. What's that called, Joe?
That's the person who calls
So-
an allergy school. Oh, yeah, tweet. We have to be cool, and then the cameras are rolling.
You had the idea that you could have been
No,
doing
sir.
it.
No,
Yes, I
sir.
know.
There's no money to be won here. I want the money.
Is this on now?
Man, them is blocked on Instagram.
Think about this,
Go walk on your hairline before you talk to me.
You did so much to me.
But she was still in the picture.
But-
She was saying,
Flex-
why did you
flex
carry
it.
your load out of the picture?
Stop pretending you don't like Bella Ray.
She's top as a person.
You should have used that for PR in the house. Don't tell me. You can't make fun of that. Don't tell me. Don't win my girl. This guy is so crazy, bro. I don't want to lose my shit here. Wait, won't say for real.
Try.
The volume will be back once the advert is over.
Or supposedly or allegedly being perceived as the person who was looking for you. Did you ever really tell her, babe, this is not going to happen?
I've always told Gigi, like, how it is for me. When I didn't feel it that much again, I told Gigi, like, to it.
Okay.
So it wasn't like a problem. She knew I wasn't going to pick her, for, like after winning the head of house game, because we had that conversation. So,
Why? Because for those watching, this was the only person we knew. So why were you not going to pick her?
I mean, it's something we do out there, like guys to guys. Like Baba Alpha, I like this people. It was me saying, okay, these are people I feel in the house. Joanna, Gigi, Salty. It's not a big deal to like three people. It depends on what you're liking them for. So like making a big deal out of it, like I'm in love with three people, is just a crazy thing. I never moved to Sultana to confess my love for her. Hold on, Salty, I don't want to argue. Hold on. Oh,
Like,
no,
I
no,
remember
no, no.
the night
I
that
swear I don't want to
no,
be
I will
messy.
not allow you lie
Hold
on
on,
my name.
at least let me
No,
finish.
sir. No,
If I
sir.
don't make sense,
No,
it's
sir. You will correct what you said. You will not lie on my name. No, sir.
What was the love confession, please?
You called me
Are you
downstairs.
asking me,
I
right?
went downstairs, and you told me that you were in love with me and you wanted to marry me.
Ouch.
That's what you said. I left Faith
She's
upstairs.
actually.
I was having a
Hold on,
conversation
no,
with
we
Faith
don't have
upstairs
to argue.
when I went downstairs, and I left you down, and I said, "Look,
Hold
what
on,
I'm
the
going
one
to
you
do."
said.
Finish.
That was the one
Can I
I
finish?
Was it on
That
you?
was the confrontation. That was what
When you told Sultana that
The
Victor
only thing
was
is you are
you
lying on my name.
downstairs.
No, I'm not lying. You're not allowing me to lie.
No, you will not lie, but say it properly. Like when you're going to
We
say it
don't have to
properly,
do
don't
this,
put it on his side.
Try not to do
When
this.
I'm putting out there, everybody calling my name.
Okay,
it's not correct.
Salty.
I'll
You
be
don't
like,
have to
finish the statement.
Shout.
no,
Calm
I'm just
down.
telling you.
Oh, calm down.
Okay, sorry. So you said who called Sultana that who wants to see him?
Cole came up and he was like, oh, Sultana, Victor was downstairs.
Okay. Did Victor tell you to go and call Sultana?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
I've never denied that I don't like Salty.
Well,
But
you're
that's
saying
all-
that you never told her expressly.
using that word, I go marry you. If it, that's my highest joke.
So here's
So it wasn't like a big deal on that. How I go marry you, like,
let's not
literally. Like, how I won't take marry you.
Victory.
Like, I hold on now. Oh,
Let me-
and you're planning this. You want to
Sultana,
fight.
relax.
I don't want to be messy right now.
So here's the thing. It's one thing to be bantering with the babe and say, oh, Margot, marry me. It's another thing to say, go and call her. Because that feels like there's a clap. You need to see how that is a problem here. Because they were very cool at the time.
Yes, Ebuka, please let me just
Explain
finish.
what you're explaining, finish here.
I told Gigi straight up,
Mm.
I liked Joanna and
Joanna.
Salty.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. You don't have to do that. I did. How
You
did?
didn't tell me.
Okay, hold on. It's because I told you. That's why you said you and Salty are best friends. When I'm like,
No,
hold on now,
you
let me
didn't
finish,
tell me.
please.
I heard
Hold
you
on.
were grapevine.
Hold on now.
I
Hold
know
on.
Gigi
That's
definitely had
that's when you said, hold on now, so that you understand. I did. That's when you,
No.
hold on now. That's
I'm
when.
not here for the town crier culture. I don't know. You don't know anything.
Hold on.
You didn't tell me
That's when you
anything.
literally said you and
No,
Salty
you
are.
didn't know yet.
Hey,
Am I? So
Hey,
you
Buka,
said, no, you told
hold
me
on now.
about
Gigi,
it.
at least let me talk. Just allow me to
Did I
finish.
not just say something that you were?
Ah,
I don't understand.
Hey,
You
Buka,
said you had to say
I
something.
told
just said
Gigi this
something.
before deciding I was gonna do my stuff in the house just the way I want to.
She agreed to that.
Yeah, she agreed to it,
Okay.
and we were actually like cool. I mean, I thought we were cool. So
Do you think she came on too strong?
yeah, I think so.
Go on.
And it was cool actually because I would never say I didn't like Gigi. I didn't like Gigi. I did, but like
Wait,
I
I thought it
just-
was too much, too.
exactly I'm too fast. So I just wanted to like take out time. And obviously, I already told people, oh, I like this person. I like this person.
Who did you take to the head of house room again?
Johanna,
Why?
because I like her. I mean,
How did
No.
that go?
I feel like it went well. Me and Joanna, I think we've always been cool. Because she has a stand. Like, she will always tell me, Victory, like, I don't want to do this thing here. Like, I want my individual self to, like, show for, which is understandable. Like, and I've always wanted to, like, be friends with her. And we stayed that path.
So it means you tried to explore that.
I've always thought I liked her.
Right. Did he have that conversation with you? Did you feel he wanted more than a friendship?
Yeah, I think so.
Fine. That, thank
If he
you.
didn't want that, he would never ask Rude Boy to come speak to me.
Okay. So now, it means you tried to explore that. Right? Which
Oh,
is what
that's
she
great.
just said.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't work out. Or that didn't go further. How did
That
Sultana
didn't-
get in the picture? Was it a strategy or you liked it?
Ebuka, inside the house, everything should actually be the strategy. That's the essence of reality TV show.
Did you want something with her?
Yes, 100%.
Mm.
If it happened, yes.
So we're not wrong in saying, okay, there are three people in your life. Inside
They
the
were
house.
inside the house.
Fine. That's all we're trying to establish. We most felt like this was growing, but you're like, I don't send you like that. These are the people that you send. Is that how it works?
Not necessarily. I always like Gigi. She's intelligent. She's beautiful. Like, there's no way you wouldn't like her. But do I want more in 7 days? No. I have to like do me. Obviously, it's inside the house. But was I fair to Gigi? I don't think I was. Am I sorry? No, I am not.
Why not?
I'm so
Because
sorry.
it's a reality TV show.
Erica, sorry, can I say something? The reason why I don't put this whole narrative that you're saying, like, are you not sorry? I really truly believe Mandem has an undergrad in lying. He has a master's degree in delusion and a PhD in avoiding the victim injury. I'm so pissed off. The reason why I'm pissed off, yeah, is because I have 2 phones, right? One is the number that everyone else has. Another one is a private number.
And
I
he has
think-
that one.
Bro, he doesn't have that number, but Mandem messaged me on my birthday. Now, the only people that have this private number is Ortega, Soso,
Zaja.
and Bright, and Kaikuni. So please, who gave this man my number? No, who gave this man my number?
So you didn't remember you gave me your.
So,
I
can
don't
you stop
understand. What,
for 1 second? Listen
I
to
don't
man
understand.
now.
What do you mean by
Bro, get out. Did you
Give
not
me my
message me on my
number.
birthday?
Why are you saying like
You
I found
messaged me
your
on my
number?
birthday,
Didn't you
yeah.
always message me with the
Did
number?
you message me on my
I did.
birthday? On my
Because the
private
conversation I
number.
had with
On a
Rude
number
Boy.
that you did not have. And the reason
You
why I'm
remember.
saying this,
You must have
I remember
forgotten.
how. I didn't have that
I
second
must-
phone
you
when I
must
was
have
still talking
forgotten,
to you.
babe.
Forgotten how?
You must
Forgotten
have
how?
forgotten. How
The
would
reason
you
why I
say
said
like
he
your
doesn't
number? I
have-
don't understand.
Bruh,
Did you register
okay.
it?
Silence, please. The reason that he doesn't have this number yet is because Mandem is blocked on Instagram. Mandem is blocked on Twitter. Mandem is blocked on
Ebuka,
TikTok.
should we
Mandem
go
is
off
blocked-
post-
Hey, please. Mandem is blocked on my normal
Alright.
number. Mandem is blocked on my WhatsApp. So if I block you on one entire phone and I'm blocking you out of my life, why do you think you can 1-2 step into my new private number? Bro,
What
like,
did you say
what
to
the?
him?
I didn't say anything. I said
He's
block.
saying you messaged him on that number.
No.
No.
Block,
How
no.
would you remember when you were busy using that line too?
Using that line to do what? Using that line to do
Alright,
what?
sweetheart.
Who gave you the number?
No, this is left the house. We ended up in the same room. Aside from that,
Your room or her room?
her room. We ended up in the
So you
same
went-
room doing our thing. Do you understand? Do you know what adults do? Hold on, let me
Do
finish
you
first.
see why I don't respect
Doing
him
what
now?
adults do.
Do you see why I don't? You see?
Ebuka.
Okay, so you want to be
Ebuka,
messy.
let me finish. I want to make my point.
messy.
Is that
Okay.
easy?
The volume will be back when the advert is over. We'll be back once the advert is over. This is due to copyright issues. They are trying to avoid copyright issues. Um, I have a link on the description, a Telegram channel link, if you are interested for all the Big Brother Naija gossips and the next one's campaign ground. You can click on the link on my description and
Friendly in the show, which is actually fine. Like everybody would think I'm very rude because of what I did in the show. I mean, that stereotype sticks to forever because everybody knows me from the show. But aside from that, we had that thing going. Gigi would always make me feel like, oh, if anything happened with this our little thing going on, it would be me. Like for example, when Joanna came out, she kept like, do I have to be worried? Do I have to be worried? She
She was
literally,
absolutely-
Why?
oh, Eh?
She was
what
asking
did
you.
Yes, do I have to be worried, in our words, do I have to be worried
When Joanna came out.
when Joanna came out? And I was like, I don't even see Joanna that way. But we are outside now, we are done with that stuff we were doing inside. So we focus.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, Ebuka, she actually said when she was talking at first, I stopped talking to her. I blocked her, I didn't pick her call again. There was a reason for that.
Why?
I wouldn't want to be with a girl that makes me feel like, oh, I'm the one that's always going to be wrong when I don't have to check. So I did check. And I saw she's the delusional person then.
Oh,
I just think this girl likes everything that has it. I can't even lie. She is top as a person.
No,
That's why
you
I
know
left
what?
her.
You're fucked up
Who
human being.
left you?
Because who said
Who
you
fucking
know
left
yet? The funny
I don't
thing
want to argue
is,
with her. I'm just going to make my
respected
point
you. I
straight.
respected
She
you until you
is
said that.
like
I
she
respected
just
you
likes
till the end of
anything.
it. Because
Now
you know
she
the
talks
funny
about
thing,
the show
yeah? You're so
finale.
fucking
Oh, no, I don't want to argue
You're
with you
so
because you're
argue. You
like,
said I like
you're
everything.
very,
Yeah.
I can't
You
even lie.
know
I
that.
can't put you outside,
My
man.
witness.
See,
Don't
I
punish you
saw
because how would you say
100%.
something?
This is not a case
I
of
will
not
never
punishing.
allow
I'm just being for real.
I like
You don't want me
everything
to talk
with
because I
Cynthia.
have
I
a lot
like
of things to
everything
talk
with
and you want to
Let me
shout.
tell
I
you
will go on
something.
and on and
The
on.
reason
I don't want to
why-
go that
the reason
long.
why
Let
I
me
don't
tell
think
you.
you anymore.
Hold on, you don't want me to talk.
You anymore.
Ebuka,
That is easy.
can she allow me to
You
talk
always
so that we
wanna
get to
fight,
the point?
okay? And the funny
I don't
thing
want to
is,
fight with
I
her.
realized my worth.
You realize the
what?
what?
You said like
Yes,
this.
bro.
You
You just
wanna
want to
fight
like
with me, but you said I like
everything. You want to
anything.
talk
You
everything.
see, your mouth
I don't care about
you're
that. You just want
delusional.
to
Rewrite the script. You wouldn't rewrite the script.
That one
You
concerns
forever
you.
rewrite the
That's not
script.
what I'm saying.
No,
Just
that's
sit down, let's have a proper
You're so
conversation. Let's see
disrespectful.
who was
You're
wrong.
so
Then the
disrespectful.
fact that I took her this girl is living a life.
Because I'm a DJ, it's what I do.
You are a DJ, so you become a DJ. Because they talk to boys like you coming with a voice. So stupid at that. Because they're DJ, you're proud of it.
Me. Stop projecting your life
My
on
friend, they tell me,
me.
say, make we the chat for Snapchat. How could you be in a relationship and girlfriend is sending you to
What
a Snapchat
relationship?
and delete
Girlfriend
you?
kid. That needs to be your
It's just
girlfriend's way.
stupid.
You have to
It's
be
just
your
stupid.
girlfriend's
That
way.
one concern you.
Okay.
See, Ebuka,
No problem.
All
You
I'm
have
trying
be
to
your
say is,
girlfriend's way.
Gigi
All you're trying
is
to
a
solution and
You
guide.
you just want to make it.
Well, guess what? I'm a proud. That's case.
That's how you
It'll
win.
never live up to. It's not for your work will never be my
You
word.
win.
I'm telling you now.
So,
You're clear.
she's just
The
speaking
one
English
thing
at the
about
end of the
you,
day.
I'm
She knows her person. She's learning it on being a DJ.
There's no
You cannot because you're a DJ. Is that not
The
stupid?
no one is disrespectful.
You mess up your life because you're a DJ. That's
Mess up my life
I
house.
hate the fact that people
I
don't
messed up
know
my
you.
life house.
I hate the fact that
I
people
messed
don't
up
know
my
you.
life house.
Yes, mess, bro.
I'm a
You mess, I
You're
promise
the
you.
best mess
Yes.
my life.
You just
You're
like
the
everything
worst
and
mess in
anything.
your life.
That's
No,
absurd.
the funny thing
That's
is, this is
absurd to
what
me.
you want to do.
I
This is
left.
what you want to do.
I blocked her
You
because I
left.
can't cope with that.
Okay, you blocked my. So why are you not texting me on my
Because
birthday?
it's my friend, I don't want to talk about it.
When was the birthday?
March 25th.
This year.
Yes.
So why are you messaging?
Why are you messaging
They
me?
told me to do so, I don't want to mention them.
Who told you to do?
Don't worry, you should
You
hear
know the
actually.
night to your friend. Who told you to do?
She's here actually.
That's a valid question because you seem like you were done and you are calling her names. You were saying you
I'm
blocked
calling
her.
her this
Why
now.
are you messaging her 2 months ago?
I only messaged her because they asked me to like, Baba, don't do this. Babe, Mona,
Who
just
asked
like,
What do you mean they?
hold on.
She's
Since
come
asked
across
you?
as someone who does things they want to do.
exactly.
So
So
who put a
people
break
have
here?
told
So
you
who
to do
asked
things that you
you?
didn't do.
I just feel like it was me.
So you did it because you wanted to
Me
know
too.
other people.
Gigi, Ruth
Where
White
did-
asked me to.
No.
What's
Bitch,
this?
it's okay, it's okay,
You
it's okay.
gave him my number.
You
Gigi,
didn't stop
Gigi,
you texting me to
This
come.
man, my number.
Gigi.
That's what I know.
Your voice
It's the
is
same
so
number
just
you
Don't worry,
texted
bring
me
the phone.
to come.
Can we? Sultana,
Bro, what the hell?
it's
You
okay,
mad?
it's okay.
Are you mad?
I'm not into this baby.
Sultana, what do you think of this? You're saying he told you that he wanted to marry you.
Yes.
So what do you think about and him?
Like I said to him when he told me what he told me, I just laughed and I walked away and I said, good night.
Was that the last time you guys ever had a conversation?
No,
about
we've had like other conversations, but it didn't
that? So what were the
really.
other
It
conversations?
was just basic, conversations like, oh, just, checking in on your friend, basic
Did he
conversations
ask
like that.
you out again after that?
He didn't say the I'll marry you type of thing. He just, was, how a man would steal that thing I talked to you about, what's up, That's it.
Mm.
That was it. There was nothing more after that. And then after the confrontation at the table, that was the end of it.
Yeah.
I think until a night before he was evicted, we had a conversation and he apologized to me for putting me in that spot.
Yeah.
And that was it.
So you guys are good
Yeah.
ish or good. Why did you tell him to message her?
So we're having a normal conversation as guys. Then Gigi's name came in the conversation. Like, Baba Alpha, Gigi's baby is coming soon. What do you think? And he's trying to get my own 2 cents.
So he asked you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was like, bro, I'm speaking from my own, if I was the one in Victory's shoe. No bad vibe, no grudges. Just text her. It's a day. No other thing. That is one thing you can just do.
Well, that's his MO, yeah. His MO, because he did the same thing to Kaikumi when he tried to ask me to come for his homecoming. He won't tell them what's going on behind the scenes.
So he invited him to homecoming.
He invited me to his homecoming. And he used Yamboski's phone because he knew that I blocked him. And
On my homecoming, I literally was doing my thing. Only God knows. They actually told me.
Sorry, what happened in the homecoming?
basically what had happened was, man then now went to Kaikumi and then Boski said,
Said I will.
sorry, he said, Gigi and I were supposed to do this thing together. Do you think I should message her? Why would you go and ask him when you
How
know
did
that
you
you
know?
lost
Who did
me?
he ask?
He asked Kaikumi and then Boski.
So who sent you a message? Huh?
No, Demboski called me, and Demboski
After
within the first 5 seconds.
What did he say?
Demboski said, Gigi, no vex, don't be pissed off. Victor wants to talk to you. He now passed the phone.
That
What
was
did Victor say?
Hold on, that. Ebuka.
Wait now. What did Victor say?
Victor now said,
See, I'm
hi.
sorry
I was
for
like,
you.
what's up? He now said, my homecoming's coming up. I would like to invite you. And then I was now like, okay. And
Sorry,
he was like,
okay, hold on. Do you speak with Gigi before your homecoming?
I had a homecoming coming. My people told me this girl is from Akwa Ibom. My friends told me this baby is from Akwa Ibom too. Guy is going to be wrong.
You know why this
Just call her.
You know why
It's that
this
simple.
person-
So it's not like searching for her. Like
You know why
I didn't say you're searching for me, but if you block me, keep the same energy.
Well, if you're blocked, there's a message sent.
Keep the same energy.
So for you to still want to reach out,
I feel like time's passed, so I don't go.
So you didn't think it was that
I don't think it was a big deal. Like we are done. So why should we be?
You blocked me. Why would you want me around at your
Ebuka,
homecoming?
is that a
He
big
blocked
deal?
me first. I was like, okay, no problem. I blocked him back. No problem. You're not.
block you.
Because she's been around.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So you know
she
my
lives
book
in our-
activities.
No, at what point
Okay.
did you block her?
I had blocked her because I checked on her snap. It's just
What
for
did you
information to know. I had some things, but I can't say.
Ebuka, to be very honest, I'll
We need
say
to
this
wrap
time.
this
I just have one last thing to say.
Okay. You don't have any.
Shut up, cut the clock towards.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about you. No one gives a.
Can you let her?
Okay, no
I
problem.
don't even know how to go.
Bro, shut up. Mine. This is why everyone always carried your matter and said you don't respect women because of the stuff that you say now.
Yeah,
Everyone carried your matter and said you don't respect women. You don't respect women. You know how many people said I talk to you. Do you know, yeah, I will say this last thing. To Joanna, to Sultana, yeah, I am very, very sorry that I was legit delusional. If I treated y'all any type of way. If I came, shut the nobody's talking to you. No one's talking to you. Why are you whispering? What are you whispering? Say with your chest, man. Shut up. Who's stupid? Who's the one that looks
No, you're the
stupid?
one that-
You're the one that legit showed your ass.
We did that.
I have to say, Joanna, Sultana, because of this man, if I've ever done anything wrong to y'all, yeah, I'm 100% sorry. Victory, take note. It's called accountability. Learn it, sweetie, okay? I'm legit sorry because, hi, yeah, this guy's stupid. And whatever delusion I had, I apologize.
All right.
What
She said she doesn't.
It's okay. So
You're not
it's okay.
getting that.
Why did you tell her? Bro,
I
it's
didn't tell her
I'm not
anything.
even talking to you.
the-
Apology, she took up the energy. I don't need it.
No, for me, yeah. The only
I
reason
don't
I
have
apologize
honesty. I
is to say I've apologized. I legit apologize.
So the volume is being muted because of the adverts. To avoid copyright issues, once the advert is over, we'll be back. So guys, I have a Telegram channel in case you want to join for the next Big Brother Naija campaign ground and Big Brother Naija gist. You can click on my description. Click on my description on this live and go to the channel. It's going to be a fun channel where we discuss, interact, we campaign for our next Big Brother Naija winner and every other Big Brother Naija updates.
I know you're involved in this. I am involved in the next conversation with Jason J, who was also in his square, I believe, with Joanna as well, from that year. And then there was Diddy. And you're one of those who told us going into the house, I have a girl. May you come in? And it was sort of a sequence of today it's Diddy, then he became Sultana, then he became Joanna. How did you find yourself in that mix?
Different relationship with different people, yeah. My relationship with Diddy was, we're just friends.
No. Let's not do that. We watched this show.
Okay.
We know what we saw. We know what we heard. And the insinuations of jealousy even when other situations were involved.
I never denied the fact, even when we had conversations in the house, that I liked Diddy. But then we knew the situation we're in, and I didn't push it further than that.
Okay. Did it feel like he just wanted a friendship?
It never felt like it was like just a friendship.
It felt like it was more.
Yeah, it felt like that, but we never spoke to that extent.
Why did it feel like it was more?
So there are conversations we have in the house. I felt like friends don't have that kind of
Like what?
conversation. Conversations like maybe someone else is involved, and then we have to talk about it.
And you have to explain
And we
why.
have to, yeah. So we had to, talk about it. Friends don't do that.
Where you thought the feelings
Yeah,
were
like-
more than friendship.
Yeah, the feelings are more than
Okay.
friendship, but the
Go on.
conversation was just strictly friendship.
That's what I saw. And that's what most viewers saw. That's why.
Bottom line, we never pushed beyond that.
Joanna,
There was nothing with Joanna. We're just dance partners, and that was it.
is that what you felt?
I feel like in whatever he had in his head, that was what he wanted to portray outside. But I had a conversation with him that this should not make you think or assume or make any narrative out of our
Why
kind
did you
of
need to
friendship.
explain that?
Because I understood the kind of person he was at
Which
that
is
time.
what?
I felt like you were friends with someone, then you did not think the person anymore, then all of a sudden I'm kind of close to that person after a while, and you are now friends with me.
So, did you think he was trying to use you for something?
It's not using me, it's using the idea of having me. Do you understand? Because first of all, I and Diddy were good friends, and I don't understand any other dynamic he had outside as Sultana or whatever he had, because we never had a conversation, right? But I felt like I was now stuck in a situation where I had to let you know that I hope you are not, this is not the move you're trying to bring towards me. So yeah.
So it's kind of different from what you're saying, but go on.
That's her perspective.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of things happened in her head alone, and she misinterpreted a lot of situations.
Did you use her, like she said,
Use
sort of to make whoever jealous or?
Big Brother asked who you've not connected with in the house, and I said, oh, there's Joanna. We've not spoken. And after that, we started talking. And even before that, we had been dancing in the parties. So all of this is crazy to me. Joanna is not even in the picture. We had a dance thing going on. We both love dance. We vibed in the party, and that was it. Period.
Okay. So Dede's feelings are not completely wrong,
Yeah,
but Joanna is crazy.
absolutely.
Sultana.
Wow.
Sorry, before you get to Sultana, coming out and saying the very first interview he had with you, you asked him what happened a day before I left, and he goes and says, "Oh, it was a one night thing." I'm like, are you a baby? Are you that silly? I was literally saving your ass as my friend, not throw you under the bus that, oh, this man is just hard as a rock beside my bed. And I literally tried to calm down, like we're friends. He was hard as a rock beside my bed. I was sleeping, by the way, and he came, like, you literally came and woke me up.
Wow.
I was sleeping. And prior before then, because that was the night Thelma got evicted, and I felt like I was still in shock. So I think I had a conversation with Faith briefly, and I'm like, oh, I just want to go to bed. And from afar, he gives me this look, and he's like, oh, what? I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Then a few minutes later, I'm still in my sleep. I see you on my bed, and I'm like, oh, is that Faith or this? And I'm like, oh, it's Faith. I'm like, oh, fine, cool. And like, oh, he has been sitting here for a while.
How
That's
do you know
cool.
it was that as a rock?
Because I could see it from. People cannot a baby.
No, I don't
I
believe
can't
you
see
saw
that.
or you felt.
No, I could see it literally, and I had to calm down. Do you understand? Then he gave me the comment, like, chill. Well, I thought we have had a conversation about things like this. Do you understand? So you trying to make it look like I'm a crazy person. You don't deserve my voice, to be honest. I'm wasting my saliva. What rubbish.
At the media round, I'll take accountability. That word I used was wrong. All I had with Joanna in the house, handshake, a little flirt here and there, that was mutual, and that was it.
So, wait. I don't think I should ask that. I'm going to ask you, you had a zero. So, Sultana now, that's one where you have to explain yourself. It felt like you were conflicted with, this is happening, I have my girl. It became more emotional than anything else. So what was going on there?
This is a little bit more sensitive than the others because we became friends. Yeah. We became friends and it grew into something that we're not sure about. But right from the start, I've been a friend to Sultana, and also I've made it clear that, I have a girl outside. This will not work.
So when did it become more than a friendship or whatever?
I won't say it became more than a friendship. We just got, physical, and that was it.
With her, there were no emotions involved, is what you're saying.
There was. Emotions grew.
No, but you just said it was purely physical.
Emotions grew. We started as friends. We got close. We shared we had intimate conversations, and we got physical. So there's no way I would sit here and say there was literally no emotions attached to that. I wouldn't do that. But then it never got to the point where, we spoke about relationship. I always on different occasions stated that I have this going on outside. You
are keeping me warm.
Don't put it that way.
Because I also understand what you mean by it's purely physical. When you say it's purely physical,
we got physical, and it could happen to anybody. We're on a show.
So after the show, what happened?
Nothing.
The emotions you say were developing, what happens to them?
Nothing.
Did you not try to pursue it, or you just died?
Nothing happened.
What's up with you and your girl now? Are you still dating? Are you still in a relationship with your girlfriend?
Ebuka, we're good.
So you're still with her?
Yes, we're good.
Oh.
Let me know what you think about that. What did you feel?
So Ebuka, when I got into the house, I'm going to be very honest. I liked someone.
Who?
Right? I liked Coin. But because I wasn't mentally ready for a relationship, and I felt like
I just heard some screams from people watching.
and I felt like Coin is an upright man, and I shouldn't do that to him. I wasn't like ready for a relationship, and I didn't want to.
What do you
lead him
mean
on.
by that?
I wasn't mentally ready. I didn't want to push for something that I would end up hurting him at the end of the day.
Okay.
So that was the reason why I didn't continue with that. But for the fact that he said he had a relationship, I didn't want anything outside, and he was the available machinery for me at that time.
Wow.
So that was what it was.
So he was just available.
Yes. The reason why, I didn't think much about it, he has something going on outside for me. So the moment we leave that space, he's going to go back to his relationship.
So now you got a lot of
and I
flack
know.
for that. Because it's like, Sultana, you know this guy has a deal. There's other guys in the house. Why are you going for the one person that you know has
Because I
something
know I
going
wouldn't
on?
have anything to worry about outside the house.
But you also know what that does to the relationship.
Well,
So you didn't care.
to be honest, Ebuka, I'll look out for myself first.
So back to my point, you didn't care.
I'll look out for myself first.
Okay. Where are you guys now? Because I know you guys don't talk. If it was a friendship, maybe you shouldn't have gone sour. But
Yes.
now you guys, I almost want to say hate each other.
No,
How do you feel
That's a
about Jason
strong
Gina?
word. that's a strong word.
So how do you feel about him? When last did you talk?
A few hours after we left the show. Now, there's a
October.
reason. Before we left the show, to be fair, to be honest, we had that conversation that, yo, we're going to come out, you know, we should stay friends. You understand?
said that?
No, we had that conversation. Yeah, he said that he would want us to stay friends. I was like, yeah, cool, because, you know, I didn't have any plan to continue a relationship outside, but I knew he had a relationship outside. And I was like, that's cool. And he was already telling me, oh, there might be, you know, a back and forth outside, but he would want it not to get to me. You get me? And I said, oh, okay, it's good you're telling me this. Only for us to get outside, and I see that my supposed friend was throwing me under the bus,
How so?
calling me names. Yeah, he was calling, he knows the name that he called me.
So
He was calling,
what did he call you?
he called me a relentless chaser. Why would he do that? Who chased him? I didn't chase him. I didn't chase Jason nowhere in the house. For every interview I've had, I always maintained that I am cool with Jason, I am cordial with Jason, and Jason is my friend. But do you know, Ebuka, I got a lot of backlash for that, because for every time I called Jason my friend, Jason goes on to say something bad about me, and I wouldn't have that. On his video, it's literally
Was the
there.
video around?
Yes. So I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't be disrespected that way. So that was one of the reasons why, you know, I just said, you know what, just be you, and I'm going to do you. That's simple.
Why did you call her a relentless chaser?
It was on your interview. I feel like that was taken out of context. And firstly,
What were your words?
I wasn't supposed to use that word, which I went on live and spoke about it and addressed it. And I think I even apologized
Why
for
did you
it.
use that at the time?
And we're talking about, it was a conversation with me and Kola and you. And we're talking about people that knew that the other person was in a relationship and, you know, didn't hold back. I was talking about Kola. You knew Dede was in a relationship. Sorry.
But was
You
I
knew that Dede
chasing
was,
you?
sorry, hold on. What I meant was people that knew that the other party was in a relationship but didn't stop.
Okay, so,
I'm not,
so now you're clarifying that I didn't chase you.
you knew I was in a relationship but you didn't stop. What's that called?
That one, that's not chasing. No.
She
You
didn't
see,
stop
that's not
pushing.
chasing
So
you.
was she chasing
Pushing.
you? That's what I
What was I pushing, JC?
Because this is important, because was she chasing you or were you chasing her? That's what we need to know.
She kept
But you're
pushing.
saying she chased you. We just need
I
to
kept
say
pushing.
that.
Yeah.
So she
Pushing.
didn't stop what?
I kept
She
pushing
kept
what?
pushing. Like,
To do
okay, for example, when
So
I
JC,
said,
you're in a
you know what,
relationship. Why didn't you say no to whatever? No, you can't. You
I'm
can't
not-
just hush me
I am
like
not
that. You
saying
can't hush me like that.
I
Excuse me,
don't
sir.
have my own part to play in it. We're
Exactly. So
explaining
why are you making it
something.
seem like I was pursuing you, because I wasn't?
We're talking about that particular
You said you were in a
subject.
relationship, and I was like, oh, you agreed to whatever I was saying. So why were you not making it seem like I was
Like I was
chasing
saying,
you, and then
yeah.
the Lord, like I
There are
was
so
chasing
many
you? As
situations
how?
where, even there's even a video I saw recently that was saying that, you know what, I need to leave your bed. And she's like, no, you can't. You can't. You do that.
But
we'll
did you
stop
end up in
talking.
the bed,
And
Shaleso?
blah, 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 blah. We'll stop talking and this and that and that. Then
It's
there
a
are other
question.
situations where, you know, I'll tell her, I'm not going to sleep in your bed. And she'll be like, nothing will happen. Nothing. You know, there's so many conversations like that.
True.
But
I'll
you
be
end up
I'll be
staying in the bed.
can you let me talk, please?
No, I will not.
Okay, so there's so many conversations like that, and of course I'm a
How
man.
is
I
it
make my
going to
mistakes as
disrespect me
well.
like
But
that?
then
Sit there like
at
you,
every
and then
point,
you're
I
not an
stated
accountable
that
person. For every time you do something, you
Okay,
look for
Sultana.
excuses for what you have done.
Sultana, are you also going to take responsibility
For
for what he's saying? You can't also deny the fact that you know someone is in a relationship, has a girlfriend, but you didn't move away. Why?
because
So, but you're not taking responsibility for that. You're making him look like
it doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
so you're accepting that you did something bad.
That I tease someone is not a bad thing because we are adults. He would have said no. And to be
So-
fair, I like it when I talk to men and I watch them just, shake and then, just do what I want them to do.
So he's not lying, is what you're saying.
I like it. It's something that I love to do.
So, but were you a relentless chaser? You're
Me.
saying you were not.
Chasing.
But you also didn't stop.
I didn't force him, Ebuka. He's an adult. I didn't chain him. I didn't tie him down. I didn't do none of that. He should have walked away at any point. But he's an adult.
So
So
that's
it shouldn't
the
be
point.
put on me. So why would I be called a relentless chaser for what reason?
So on the one hand, we can argue that she's guilty of cornering you. For
I'm not
whatever
guilty.
reason.
He's an adult. Oh.
Whether it's for strategy,
He's a beg.
whether it's her way, she's saying that that's how she is. She enjoys seeing men crumble. But there's also the flip side of
By
you-
just words.
she's
By
not the
just
one in the
words.
relationship.
By
You're
just
just-
words.
And like I said before, there were multiple people in this
Words and
house
eyes.
who were in relationships, and none of you handled it very interesting.
Words and eyes.
So why was it that you couldn't let that not happen?
Take responsibility for all my actions. I'm not a child.
Yeah.
You know, but we were in a confined space, and emotions were running high. in that house, everyone can testify that you have to have your person in that house because
He could be a
you would
guy.
love. Yeah, you could have
So
been
why
a guy.
wasn't he the guy?
Because I wasn't mentally ready for the whole thing. In that house, you see this person every single day.
Yeah.
I wasn't mentally ready for that.
I mean, this is one situation I can't say one person did something wrong or the other because both of you knew what you were doing. I think it was very clear to all of us that you knew what you were doing, you knew what he was
100%.
doing, and you guys were just trying to be
happens.
smart or wait.
It
You knew
happens.
what was happening.
Finish.
So I think we're kind of clear on this.
Yeah.
Now, with Dede, it was kind of your word against hers, saying you were friends, and that was what it was about. But she's saying you didn't feel that way. And a lot of viewers don't think you felt that way. And the big reason why you didn't feel that way was because of Kola. Kola was in the picture, and you had opinions about her relationship with Kola. Why did you have so many conversations with Dede about Kola?
I like that, and that could come with a lot of things. I didn't have any issue personally with Kola. And if there's anything you're talking about, it's maybe saying, oh, you were with this person, why were you with that person at that point in time? Which comes with when you like somebody in that space. And that's it.
You didn't feel that way, Kola.
With Jason, I knew from day one he didn't really like me, so I couldn't just care less about him and anything that happened along the way.
You felt a vibe from him.
Yes.
Did you also give him a vibe because you both were interested in the same person?
The very first week, I think we were getting to know each other. So I think maybe that could have played a part in it. And obviously, I think when I began to sense like a passive aggression from him and little...
What do you mean passive aggression?
Just little things. And I remember him saying that when he met me at the audition, he felt very invincible. So I just took that as, you know what, maybe he's dealing with his own things going on.
You thought he was threatened by you?
I don't know, maybe.
What did you mean by that?
Kola has just been Kola. Listen to stuff, picks out what makes him feel good, and spread it like he would always do. And that being said, first week, I don't think we had any issue. In fact, he gave me the crown thing when we did that. We're friends. We had conversations. We had a long, lengthy conversation about Dede, about he liking her. And the one he's talking about, we're talking about our audition. And we're just joking about it. I'm very open and I say things honestly. And I was like, okay, there was these two guys that came into the room that they were playing games and stuff. And everybody was laughing. And these two tall, guys came in. And when they came in, all the girls just left the game. And I'm like, oh, I've never felt so invisible like that in my life. I'm like, yo, everybody just left the game. And they were like, oh, what's up? And we just laughed about it. It's not, if I felt threatened or if it was a thing, I wouldn't say that to you. Think.
Okay.
So guys, it's muted due to copyright issues. After the advertisement, we'll be back. Please click on the link in my description to join my Telegram channel for all Big Brother Naija gist and gossips, and you can also use it as a campaign ground for your favorite person when it is back. Please guys, subscribe to my channel. We'll be here throughout the reunion. Subscribe to my channel and turn on notification. Please watch some of my videos so I can be able to monetize. Watch my videos, please. Please like this live. Thank you. We'll be back once the advert is over due to copyright issues.
you kept trying to emphasize the fact that you don't like dating, I'm a guy. You wanted us to know that this is not a thing for you. Even though you were one of the three,
Fishes.
you were the third part of the fishes, like the viewer said. I mean, you and Jason are cool. Why did you and Colin not get along?
I'm the kind of person that I vibe with people with my spirit. So it's just my spirit not being close to him. So we don't have any issue at all.
Did it become a part of the conversation, right? Was she a factor in any way?
No. No, not at all.
Because
For
you
me,
now,
not at all.
you said certain things. You had conversations about how you felt about dating. And we saw all of those things. And a good number of those conversations centered around how she spent time with these other guys. Which led me, of course, to the live show where I called you out on what you called him. Do you think Dede sort of defined in some way your relationship with Cohen and Jason J?
Right from the beginning of the show, we never really spoke. So it's not even about that person in that picture. We never really had any conversations. There was, like, we never actually spoke.
Who's that person? You can't mention Dede's name.
Dede.
Okay.
So we never really spoke. We never really had any conversation. So right from the get-go, it wasn't like as if we became friends and we stopped talking. It was just from the get-go, that was what it was. I'm entitled to feel the way I feel. I'm entitled to say what I want to say, how I want to say it. So it was just much what it was. I had other friends, which I was contented with and I was okay with. We just cut from different fabric, different circles and different lifestyles.
Yeah. I mean, you've said what you thought about Jason J and what he said about meeting you at your auditions and having an opinion about you. Why did you not ever try with this? Did you hear anything? Did you see anything?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. We're 29 of us came on the show. You can literally talk to everybody, right? There was just no, it wasn't just there. It wasn't right from day one. So it wasn't like I said, oh, there was anything. It wasn't just there.
Okay. So now let's go into both of you, Cohen and Dede. And it started literally from the first week, Sabrina, am I right? I remember the conversation you had with him, where you even got dragged a lot. What was the conversation in that first week?
So what I was establishing was about a hug, right? I think he had approached her and she didn't want to hug him. And I simply was trying to
And it
establish.
bothered him or not?
Well, that's him to say if it bothered him or not. But that was the topic of the conversation. And essentially, I was saying that if we were outside, right, and someone looked like that, would you really feel the same way?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, I use myself as an example. I see her as a younger me, right? And I think I'm very friendly with individuals, and I'm very welcoming. But people don't think that when they see me, because they see me in designers, because they see how I carry myself, they don't want to approach me, right? So I gave that as an example. If this person was outside, would you? Do you get what I think they just misconstrued the entire conversation?
So it wasn't shade.
It wasn't shade. Oh, if it was shade, then I'm shading myself too.
Did you think she was cool?
Yes, I thought she was
Did you see
cool.
that conversation?
Totally irrelevant. I don't know.
Like I said, from the first week, Dede was a part of your conversation, your narrative. And you said multiple times to multiple people, right? Morgan, you would probably tell the truth. A lot of times you had a conversation. Yeah, at the point you would say, leave this girl. Because of how persistent he was. What did you hear? What did you see?
We started creating a bond, and I liked him as a guy. And he expressed the way he felt about this babe. But I could read the body language between
Or
both
you
of them.
read it?
She spends most of her time with other guys like Coin. And I'm looking at it as, oh, Kola. And Kola is always like, sometimes I want to spend time with her, talk to her. But she's not making that time for me. And I was like, guy, babe will go stress you. So move on. If she's not giving you that energy that you're putting out, unless you want to keep chasing or unless it's a strategy for you, I don't know. But for me as your guy, I would advise you to just, dead this speed. So that was just it.
So, Kola, I guess my question now is, like Morgan said, if someone has over time told you, Baba, I have a boyfriend, this is not going to work. Why did you not stop?
I'm a one-man report. I don't hop round and round, right? I know what I want, and I
Are you
go.
shading pictures? Sorry. I'm just joking. Sorry.
I know what I want, and when I'm clear what I want, I go for it.
Yeah.
That's how I've always been. Even my friends outside know how I am.
So why didn't you stop? Like Bright Morgan told you, this is your guy. He was the closest male friend I believe, in the house, and he told you at some point, which I saw, guy, just take this matter. Why did you not stop?
Because at some point it felt there was sort of some reciprocity.
Okay, so that's the point we want to get to now. What did you see or receive that made you feel like, maybe this is going somewhere?
I never said once that I wanted to date because I obviously know the situation of things. But I would say that I would know when someone doesn't want to even speak with you at all. Just felt a certain level of reciprocity. That
Give me one example, just random.
It was in the moment, and we just had good conversations, and conversations that I know that she said that she only has kind of conversations with me, and that was it.
Fair. So Dede, you said Jason told you things, even though he's saying it wasn't the case. He likes you as a friend. But he's saying for the most part. And I know you are calling you tomorrow, you go, best friend, no problem. With Kola, it was very interesting to see. Because like he said, and we saw a lot of moments where when they are not around, you're like, this was not even checked in. You also were bothered when they were not coming through. So you were either enjoying it or you felt the same way some of them did. Back to Kola's point. What was going on with Kola? You told him what you told him, but he's saying, and we also saw in moments that you didn't necessarily push him away completely. So what was going on there?
With who?
With Kola.
Him?
With Kola.
He said we had a conversation.
You had
He said we
conversations.
talk differently from other people, so it felt like I was opening up to him and all of that. Ruboy could have chased me. I spoke to Ruboy in the house. Mensan could have. I'm just saying that if that's what the case is, because he went ahead to say, that I'm a reserved person, but I spoke to him in the house. So if it's based on just speaking to people, that he got the impression that
No, he said you
there's
spoke to him a certain way.
I also want to know the certain way, to be very honest. Then from the certain way, I'll be able to say more
That's what I was asking for specifics.
on what it is.
Oh God, to be honest, it's past, right? So I've said what I said, and that's it.
I don't think you guys are even cordial. And I know all of you know. All of them, they look at me like that in statue. I have not seen or heard or even perceived a high from both of you. So for me, you're even at the point where you can't even call her name.
We've spoken.
When?
We've spoken. He reached out one time, which was totally okay. Of course, we have to leave. I think after the show.
So guys, please watch my video. The latest video I did is a summary of yesterday's reunion, day one, the summary. I did it, so kindly watch my video and click on the link to join the Telegram channel. It's on the comment section of my video. I promise you to be a fun place to be for next Big Brother Naija also. Thank you guys for watching. Please turn on your notification and subscribe to my channel. See you guys tomorrow, same time. Bye.